Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing another apartment renovation again in the arts quarters. I don't know, I keep hanging out here. So this is going to be the 920 Medina Studios. I wrote it down this time so that you know exactly where this apartment needs to be. So I made this apartment for my sim that's going to follow the how do you call it again? It slipped my... Oh my gosh. You know that career? The politics career. That's the name that I was looking for. He's going to follow the politics career. So this is a one sim apartment. And I was trying to make it look very manly. So this is a guy apartment. Something like a little bachelor pad apartment. I'm not sure how I'm going to call this yet. But the whole time that I was furnishing this, I was like, Mona, think of guys, think of manly things. Because I'm usually a fairly girly type of feminine apartment. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I usually furnish my houses and apartments like really feminine. And this time I really needed to remind myself, what would a guy like? So of course I couldn't ask my husband because he doesn't know anything about interior design, and he would likely say, well, make everything black and it's okay. So I couldn't ask him, and yeah, I just did whatever I felt looked manly. So I really like those lights that I've put on the wall. I knew they were in the game. Those are from the new expansion pack, by the way, but I kept forgetting to use them every time. And I did an industrial penthouse, and that would look great in that penthouse. And I did a very modern industrial looking apartment, and that would have looked there also very nice. So yeah, I forgot about it, but it's back. I found it for this build, and I really wanted to implement a cappuccino machine that is from the Get Together expansion pack. I do think that this sim is going to drink loads and loads of coffees just to stay awake. He's going to crank on his speeches and stuff like that. I have to say, I haven't started the political career yet, so I don't know what your sim really needs to fulfill that career. So I didn't know what kind of stuff I should have added to the apartment. Maybe I should have added like that little booth where he can practice his speech or something like that. I did whip it out of the build mode items, and I did place it in a corner, and I was looking at that thing and it didn't look nice. I don't know, it didn't fit in with this apartment. It's a bit too small to place it, but I do think you need that for the career. But we can always visit, you know, that very fancy looking part of San Myshuno. There's like a real big section where your sim can give speeches and stuff like that. And if it's really annoying, I can always add that in. So you're trying to decide how to clutter things up. Trying not to use a lot of flowers. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I don't think this guy, my sim, really likes flowers that much. I mean, I think he's going to be okay with plants, but flowers, nah, not so much. And I do think that all his plants are going to plastic or something like that. He's not the nurturing type. He's going to be very hard, and I'm going to make him evil. I don't know, that's just a little bit of fun for my game. All my sims are either good or flirty or, you know, romantic sims. I did make one unflirty sim, but she really gets flirty kind of easy, which is a shame because I thought it was going to be hard, but she's already married and has children, so that wasn't really a challenge. So I'm going to make a very evil sim go into politics, and I'm going to just have fun with that. So the bed that I'm using, that's a city living bed, by the way, but I found someone who separated it, and now I can use a custom mattress for that bed because I like the bed frame. I didn't like the recolors that were on the bed, so I was really happy that someone took the time to separate the mattress from the bed frame. And I'm using, I think, IKEA bedside tables. Not sure exactly. So of course I'm using loads of custom content. I will be uploading this apartment to the gallery, and there will be a custom content list in the description of the video. You guys can check that out and see what CC you really like and you want in the game, or you can download everything, of course, and of course download this apartment from the gallery as well. So what am I doing right here? So I wanted to have a little piece of privacy wall, just a little bit, and I just didn't know exactly how I wanted this to look. It looked a bit too open. There was too much space. So I decided to, first I was playing around with walls, but this just didn't look right. So I placed another chimney. I know I do that a lot. I did that in my urban modern house. I did that in my industrial penthouse, and now I'm doing it in this apartment. But it cuts up a very large space so nicely. So I did it again. I'm sorry, but I did it again. I'm going to try and not do that in the next build, but for this build, it just looked great. So I was like, I'm just going to go with it. Oh, and this set that I'm using, I'm not going to stay with the set. I'm going to use this in another build. But this is from Peacemaker IC, and he made a matching sofa set for that really beautiful modern sofa that you had like only a little couch from and a chair in the City Living expansion pack. He decided to create an entire set, which I really needed. And I was complaining about that in previous videos, that I really wanted to use that couch, but I had nothing to match it with. So now I have, so now I will definitely use that in another build. But for this build, I needed these sofas right here. They felt very manly. I am going to change the color to more of a darker brown, but this looked very manly with the cow rug. I don't know. That's my vision of a manly apartment. I don't know if it really is something manly. I think a girl sim can also live here, by the way. I think I would be very comfortable in this apartment. So I was playing around with patterns. The bedroom looked a bit empty and boring. So I went with these sidings from the Dine Out game pack. I haven't used them, I think, for a few episodes or a few builds. And I really love those very modern looking siding, so I went with them in the bedroom. And I'm going to change this to a darker brown color wallpaper, just to cut up the blue, because there was so much blue and I needed to cut that up just a little bit. And I didn't want to go with brick because it was going to be a bit too much brick. So yeah, I'm just going to play around with clutter, basically, just a bit more. So how are you guys doing? It's Sunday here. You guys are going to see this video tomorrow on Monday, so I am pre-recording, but I had a very relaxing Sunday. I did absolutely nothing except play The Sims. So I started my morning with my Kylie Jenner no custom content Hidden Hills house tour. I don't know if you guys seen that, but yeah, I just started my morning with just recording that, playing around with the kitchen cabinets, because I had a glitch which I was talking about in that video, but you should see that video for that. But anyways, I started out my day with just building, and then I went playing with my game a bit more, and it felt a bit empty. I don't know, I am doing the critic career with one of my sims, and with another sim I'm doing the social media career. So, and I just really wanted to see what the I forgot the name again of that career. Oh my gosh, every time I want to say the name of that career, and I can't come up with that name. The politics career. Every time I want to say the politics career, I say president in my mind. And I don't know why. I think because there were elections and stuff like that, and The president's elections is all over the news here in Belgium. People can't stop talking about it. So I immediately think of president, but it's a politician's career. But anyways, making just a little section there with the new is it a keyboard? I'm just going to look real quick how that is called. So yeah, that's a keyboard which is new from the new expansion pack. And I really liked that, and my sim hasn't used that yet. So this was a perfect opportunity to place that in this apartment. So yeah, that's it. I think I'm going to place some books in there. Yeah, just some books. At first I was thinking, let's play some Clutter, and then I was like, no Mona, don't, because it's going to look a bit too feminine. So just books, nothing left else. And I placed a little like a speaker on the ground. How is that called? A megaphone. I placed a megaphone on the ground just because I just thought it looked a bit fun. So the kitchen counters that I'm using, by the way, are from Peacemaker IC. I'm having some oh my gosh, I'm having some trouble with finding some new kitchen CC. I really am, and I've been CC hunting. I've found some really beautiful new items, some new paintings that I'm going to use in a other build. They are very girly paintings, so I'm not going to use them here, but I have been successfully CC shopping these past few days, and I'm dying to show you guys everything. But I'm not using that much for this build, to be honest. So yeah, I did place a side table right there. I really like that there is like a table in the hallway when you enter the door, because I have that in my house, and I always drop my keys there. So I always place some kind of table of something right beneath, or not right beneath, right next to the door, so that your Sims can place their keys there. Of course, they don't really have keys that they can place there, but that's just something that makes the apartment look just a little bit more realistic. So I really like that IKEA desk that I placed there, but the books that I wanted to use didn't fit in, so I was like, nah, I'm not going to place that. That's for another build. Let's go with the Myra set from Peacemaker IC instead. So yeah, I'm just going around placing some more clutter. So for the people who are waiting for the next celebrity build, I have been saying that in the last video as well. The next celebrity build is Selena Gomez. I'm going to start that somewhere this week, maybe next week. I'm going to do some more research first before I'm going to start the house. But for the people who have pictures, videos, links, sites, you name it, if you got some info on her house, please contact me on my Instagram, my Snapchat, email, or just in the description of either one of my videos. I will see it there, because all your help is really much appreciated to make the house look I don't know, just more realistic. And I have been searching her house and I found 2 houses. So I don't know which one is she living in. I'm a bit confused. So all the Selena Gomez fans, let me know, please. I'm dying to know. So yeah, that's basically it for this build. Of course, I'm going to go throughout the entire house, adding more and more stuff. And I was very indecisive what I wanted to place in the bedroom, because I didn't want to over-clutter it. This is a very neat sim. He doesn't like too much clutter, so I don't know, I didn't know what to place, so you will see me play around with different objects over the entire apartment. So let me know in the comment section below the video what you guys think of this apartment. Does it look very something that a male sim would like? Maybe just a tad too girly? Do I need to work on that just a little bit more? Let me know in the comment section below the video, because I love all your input. So I'm going to leave you guys here with the rest of this video. Don't forget to leave your likes if you liked it, and if you haven't subscribed and you like my work, please do, because you will never ever miss a video of mine. So I hope that you guys have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.
Our lips, they tasted like those cigarettes. Staring at the moon, we'd go to bed. In my arms, you're safe and sound, without a threat. And I can't wait to see what happens next. How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in. Our lips, they tasted like those cigarettes. Staring at the moon, we'd go to bed. In my arms, you're safe and sound, without a threat. And I can't wait to see what happens next. How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in. Don't know any road that leads a little bit high, a little bit long, completely alone. I tried to fight alone, 'cause sometimes we just don't know that we can do anything together if we just try. And as long as we have our backs, whenever our foes combine, this time we will win. This time we'll have to join forces. This time we will win. This time we'll have to join forces.